Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the Westinghouse twin induction cooktop and why two can be better than one. The twin induction cooktop is a total power of 2400 watts split between two coils, 1400 watts and 1000. You can see there you just turn the unit on at the on-off button there, and it defaults at 1200 watts. The left burner can go to 1400. You can see there you can vary the power via the plus or minus buttons, up and down. Also has a temperature and a timer button. And once we hit the temperature button, you can see there we can just vary it by temperature. The second coil, 1000 watts, basically has the similar functions there. Turning off the unit turns off the whole unit, of course. That's just displaying a low temperature, meaning that the hot plate itself is not hot. L for low. 1000 watt unit, identical controls, up and down for your power. And your temperature button also has its own timer button. Portable induction cooktops are fantastic. You can take them out on your deck for a barbecue. You can put them in the back of a car and take them away. As long as you've got power somewhere, you can use them. And even on an electric vehicle these days, they have a 2000 watt plug. You could certainly take this and use one of the burners from your car. Again, both turned off, whole unit's turned off. You'll hear a fan noise until it cools down. Low setting there. Defaulted to 1200, you can put it up to the 1400 watts if you want. Again, the power button. Now I'm setting the timer there, pushing the timer button, and I've set it to 1 minute. As I said, this plugs into a standard 240 volt adapter, or plug as I should say, outlet, 230 volts these days, which is the beauty of the unit. You don't need to get a sparky in to hardwire anything. You can see there that the unit's flashing between the time remaining and the current power, or temperature in this case. Pot's just under boiling there, simmering away. Timer function I find is great. I can just set and forget it. I don't have to remember that I've got something on the stove, which is probably handy for me. You take the unit off there. I wouldn't recommend you do this. It's quite warm, but it's not too hot at the moment. Although be assured, if you've got it going for a while, it can get quite hot. The timer finished at 1 minute, and hence it turned itself off. Now this function's great, it's a lock. You just hit the plus and minus buttons and it locks the screen. Disables all buttons on the unit. And great if you've got little children around with inquisitive fingers. To unlock it, just hold your fingers on the plus and minus button until it unlocks. Or alternatively, you can do what I do and just switch it off. Again, you can lock it from either screen. It'll lock the whole unit. Now with induction cooking, you need induction compatible cookware. They need to be of a ferrous material or magnetic. The stronger they attract the magnet, the better they'll work. Some of the thinner induction pots will take ages to heat up. A nice thick base not only heats up quickly, it also distributes the heat evenly so you don't get hot spots. Cast iron skillets or fry pans work extremely well, as do cast iron casserole pots. Important to put fluid in it first, or oil. You can get hot spots if you just put the pot on the burner by itself, so not recommended at all. So be aware of that one. With this particular induction cooker, that's the minimum size that you can place an object on it for it to work. So for example, if you have a pot with a smaller base than that, you'll get an error message. You can get diffusers, heat diffusers, and this particular pot I'm showing you now wouldn't work. It'll come up with an error message.